Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing? Here on a Monday sprint. Welcome along. Let's have a look who we've got. Andrew, walking the dogs, but good luck. Welcome, Andrew. Left a like. That's what we like to see. Hoping for free to play. Potentially some free to play in a little bit later. Depends how this goes, because free to play is quite tough at the moment. And because I've only just moved up to Series 10, it's a lot more difficult at the start. So once I get comfortable in Series 10, we'll move to Series Sprint Live, basically. That will be the plan, but at the moment we'll be sticking with some main account, especially after a good result at the weekend. So hopefully you have seen that so far. If not, go and check it out. Heine, welcome. Ragnar, welcome. Obi, welcome. Juan, welcome. Prince Near is here as well. Good luck. Undertaker, Kamegi, Isaac, Mark, all along. Now, I was hoping to bring you a P1 crate, but sadly, it's not going to be the case. Because I think I got Miami 5 out of 9 times. I got 3 safety cars, and I got somebody who pitted for wets in the dry in Miami on me, and I also got them in a safety car in the same race. So, as you can imagine, there was no way we were getting anywhere near P1. So, we've got to settle for what we've got at the end of the day. Welcome, Toki. And this is no backwards reverse psychology. We did finish P2. In the end, I wasn't going to just suddenly manage out a P1. Not the case. It is P2 from our crate. Now, Obi's here. Obi, you'd have enjoyed, I think, our last sprint one. James, welcome as well. So what do we reckon for P2? Now, this is the main account, so anything Series 12 or below is possible right now. Q-Storm, welcome. Yeah, Russell, that was big pull. Prince Near, massive pull. I've had about 280 George Russell in 2 weeks. That is not bad at all. So that is good. So first sprint crate, P2. We're going to get this show under the way. On the road, and then we're going to get into another one straight away. It's about 50 minutes, just over, for a P1 crate in Series 12. So let's find out. Synergy 20. We've got 11 Turbojet at level 8. Peter, welcome. And thank you, Prince Near. Yeah, nice P3 medal. We'll absolutely take that. Unexpected, that is for sure. I have no right to be competing with the elite of the EU server, but I'm not very far away. The Blaze, which helps towards asset trading in about 319 time. And then P2, because of the mess of sprints, what are we going to get for the Epic? First off, to kick the evening off. Is it going to kick it off in a great way, or is it going to kick it off in, I don't want to go through with it and carry on? Yes, Dutch, well done. You absolutely beat me. Fair play. What did you get, Dutch, by the way? And, yeah, I had Miami 5 times, Dutch, and 3 safety cars, and somebody who pitted for wets in Miami, and then I got a safety car with it. It was great. But you deserve P1. Please tell me you got something good from it. Fingers crossed. Because you're about to find out what you'd have got in P2 if that was the case. Hope you got something good, man. I've seen some rough ones out there recently. Today, a lot of Logan Sargent. Welcome the EZ. Hey, it's easy in the right way, mate. But here we go. P2 crate is going to be. Whoa. I mean, we've just upgraded it. But 8 Cyclone for P2, that's not a bad return. Peter, have you already started, or am I going to have to wait? That is not Dutch. What did you get out of your P1? That is good. That is a good pull for us. Race 1 running. Okay, cool. I'm good then. Let's reload the group. That is what we needed. A nice, solid start. A very, very nice start. So let's load it back up. Let's get settled down for the long room. Let's see what we've got. I can't remember which one. Right, okay, that's still fine. Just checking it's working. I've got one on here, but I can't remember which one it is. It's not that one. Not that one. Right, okay, I know that one. Found it. That's the one I wanted. Stefan, welcome. I know where it is now for future reference. When I did one earlier, 20 Zenith. Dutch, I've got a noise for you. 20 Zenith. That's tough. That is. For an hour racing to get 20 Zenith is pain. Should not be allowed to happen. So let's open these ones up. Just keep racing, John. Pretty much. Series 12. Lando Norris and Ocon. And then we'll get straight back into it. Our first race after the server has a little bit of a wobble. Some more Blaze and our good man Kevin Magnussen. So one more crate and then we'll get into the racing. Gold crate to open first of all. Low on coins. I know, what am I going to do? Obi, that's it. You're just a magnet for the good stuff. And we're going to get an epic in this one. So we'll see how good this is. 10 Leclerc. 8 Albon. 2 Fury. Not great. So time for a leveling up then. Let's get straight into it. Series 12. David, welcome. What do we reckon of the new logo as well, everybody? What do we reckon? We reckon it's alright? Oh, look at this for a matchup. Oh, supercharged. I am super ready. Oh, Peter. Can't please everyone, can we? Obi gives it a 0 out of 10. Obi would. Obi absolutely would. Honey don't like. Oh, wow. You know, just slaughter me. Oh, why not? It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. Brawl Ninja, welcome. Welcome along. Is this the real supercharged? Let's find out. So first sprint race then. Oh, of course it is, Peter, yep. Of course it is impossible. So not supercharged then, by the look of it. Yeah, Prince Near Alonso, very, very good at level 7. Russell, or level 6. Russell, very good at level 7, of course, as well. So, making the most of his race starts in Series 12, because we don't always have race start boosts to use. But we're away and racing very nicely indeed. Alonso into P2. Alonso, great on tyre management. One to look out for your tyre management circuits. And we've got George Russell, who's great at race starts. And we're on our way to try and score the 47s. The quickest way through. 9 races it takes in Series 12 until Hutch eventually released the sprint crates, where it is pretty much half races. I think we all want that back. That is for sure. Nobody likes these extra long sprints. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It is a pain in the backside. So rival just about to run out of power unit. I mean, they're going to get past us first, but, you know, we'll let them go. Supercharged car looking pretty supercharged. So, looking pretty quick for him. But we're bang there with power unit as well, so I'm not too concerned about where we sit at the moment. We only need 45 a race to be able to do what we need to do. So, we've just got to make sure we finish at least P1 and P4 every single race. Yeah, well, Prince Near, it's never easy. You never really get an easy sprint group. There's always someone challenging you. And of course, everybody wants the good rewards. 150 short, Kimmo to Series 12 tomorrow. Nice. Start, David. We've just done a P2 crate. We just got Cyclone from the P2 crate. So just starting out. See you in 45 minutes to see what we get. Eric, no problem. Appreciate you coming in the live as well. Glad to be hearing of help. Welcome along, Eric. And as well, like we always say, if any of you need support on the game, make sure to pop into the chat, ask any questions. And hopefully we can help you as well. This is your time to get the upgrading information and knowledge from us. But it's looking good in this one. Decent bot to face first of all. Dream Epic at the moment, Lando Norris. I need one Lando Norris to get him to level 5. And David's going to let them know the amazing reward he's going to get shortly. Obi will be waiting to hear, David, of how good that reward is. So everyone's sprint racing. It's not stopping people racing, but I imagine there is a lot less people doing sprints at the moment. I think he will be. He's more all-rounded, let's say, Prince Near. Albon's got good Q, good race start-ish. Not great tyres, but he's got enough good stats to be able to have. He's better than Albon, and Albon's got good qualifying and race start, so really is an upgrade on Albon, which we would happily take. But we're going to start it off with a flyer. Obi's changing his profile picture. Don't worry, Obi, we won't rate yours after my rate. Yeah, exactly. Albon poor on tyres. Good start. Boosts, basically, you'll use the same sort of boost for the same tracks all the way through when they come up again in the series, if that's what you mean, MVJP. If the track is a cornering and race start, then you use the same boosts, for example. What are we running? Let me tell you. Let me load it up. As we get BXH Germany. I think I'm about 190 cornering, I want to say, on my Series 10 setup. Miami is not the track we want. I am running 188 cornering, pretty much. Pierre Gasly and Valtteri Bottas level 3. Gasly is level 1. Hopefully not, Peter. We do not need that one. We need this to be the quickest race possible, because Miami is slow. So close to 10k subs, we're nearly there. Make sure to hit that like button if you're watching as well. And PvP, that's good. That makes Miami a little bit quicker than normal, which is always good to see, because Miami can be so slow. But we're away in P2. George Russell currently only in P7. But he's got ahead of the rival quite nicely here. So we should be able to extend quickly with Alonso. And there is Russell into the top 5. Rival just conserved down through that section. And already we are flying clear on lap 1 in Miami. There is Russell into P3. We can now overtake on the straights, which is nice. And into P2. So good start. Looking promising already. Nice big gap out front. And another 47 would well and truly get us on the way. We've had some great racing today so far. And we've got to keep that up if we can. Got to get the P1 crate. Got to get the Lando Norris out of the crate. But it does scare me how unlucky some people have been today. Some very bad rewards. How was everyone's GP rewards? Anything to shout about? Anyone get anything amazing or feel that got one?
We've got a new subscriber.
As MVJP hits a subscribe. MVJP, welcome along. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. Getting us one subscriber closer to 10,000. Ricardo, I haven't got Yuki yet. I haven't even got Ricardo. Sadly, I am very much a peasant in Series 10 right now. Kamegi got Kamegi Q medal. Kamegi, which GP was you in? Champions? 2 Hulk for David. Well, I mean, David, it's the taking part that counts. I know you're struggling, Junior. It's not easy for everybody, but it is taking part that counts. Remember that. 85 Mach 3 pair. Seen that, Peter? I mean, a good reward, but not what you want though. It's always a bit tricky when it gets to that point. Prince Near, Albon Norris. Probably Albon's not the best in the game as we get a little bit of lag, but there is other drivers better based on the track stats. Norris is definitely up there as one of the best at the end game. We'll see at the end though. Once we've got max drivers and we don't have to worry too much about tyre management, we might find Albon be a lot better. But at the moment, Albon just lacks on them tyre dependent tracks. If you've got a track where tyres don't really matter, then you're probably going to be absolutely fine with Albon. He's got very good qualifying. Anaruda, welcome along. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream of sprints, just on our second race. Albon Singapore, another one, yes, exactly. P2 Fury for David. Oof. That's not what you want. Closer to asset trading with Fury, but it's not really going to be usable. Not even usable for Junior, mate. But we've started with Cyclone, so we hopefully can go on. Real player here, looking like they're going to take the 43 points. Yeah, Miami with a PvP, probably the best scenario. No safety car as well. And we are all good. How are you on this Monday? Rashish, welcome as well. Nice to see so many people here. Probably going to be our only stream of at least sprints. We won't be live tomorrow, but nice to see you all coming in nice and early this evening as we start the final lap then. Hopefully the rival will start pushing and they'll be able to close up a little bit going into the final lap. And I think they have started pushing if I stuck on the map. And they have, which is good. Isaac P1 for Zhou Guan Yu. That, I'm hoping you've gone Challenger, Isaac. And Peter's on the night shift. Oof. No sprints for me really tomorrow, but we'll get some done this evening. As Russell and Alonso come through another 47 with the rival in P3 and P4. Not really gave us a challenge in that one, but I think happy just to take the 43 points and move on to the next race. 4 days off. Nice, Peter. So 47 points in. That's 2 done so far. 94 points. Just got to keep up the pace all the time. Let's see. 1450 tomorrow, legends. Morning. Al Juniors, welcome along. Yeah, good medal in the event. That's what we needed. Me, Peter, had some fun watching basically each other race at the weekend, seeing how we got on. And Igor did really well as well. So, some great results from the team this weekend, not just myself. And it was I wouldn't say it was a lucky result, because I feel like I deserved it. I risked it. I went for a full speed setup when I probably shouldn't have, and it paid off. So, I rode my luck. Rajesh, 16th in Champions, got Zenith. Rajesh, man, that is terrible luck. Terrible. I mean, I took the risk, absolutely, Peter. Rajesh, what team were you in? I can never recognise the names. I can always forget. But, yeah. We took the risk. It was all down to, obviously, we know we need qualifying when it comes to GP. And obviously, we took qualifying into Austria in opening round. It was in final round where we decided to scrap qualifying and we went for fastest lap because we saw Musso drop on the fastest lap time. So we thought, you know what, let's give it a go. Let's see what we can do. We added as much speed as we could, and luckily, within the first 3 turns at Austria, we were in P1 and P2, and we got a couple of attempts at a fastest lap, and really, that gave us the 3rd fastest lap time of the weekend. Which was, it was a risk well taken, but it could have gone so easily wrong. Heifer, welcome along. Hope you're doing good, Heifer. Nice of you to join us and see you in the chat. Hope Ferrari Legend's doing okay. I believe it was Ferrari. I might have got it completely wrong, my man. I thought it was Nobru. Nobru, what's your club? I feel like I might have got it completely wrong. I thought you were someone else. But welcome along, Nobru. Either way. So, Russell and Alonso. Cruising at the moment. But maybe another risk this weekend. That's what we're going to have to hope for. That's what we're going to have to hope. We're going to need faster lap times. We're going to need 47-point races. It's going to be all over again. That's what we've got to wait for. We've got to make sure we qualify. There is obviously F1 All-Stars. Fair, mate, fair. I thought you were someone else. Didn't make it in Q. That's a Q medal annoying, man. I feel for you. It is ridiculously tough. Was you in the elite group with ourselves? Or was you in a different group? I mean, I feel sorry for anybody who gets a Q because it is not fair on players at the moment. Good afternoon, Grumpy Pete over on Twitch. Welcome along. 4th place this weekend in Junior thanks to Tits Diego. Let's go. Well done, Diego. Well, good result. That is what we like to see. Remember, do make sure to like the stream. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to hit that follow button as well. We can get as many followers and viewers on Twitch at the same time. That would be amazing as well. And look at Jetto. He saved his money from his 7 accounts and he's given it all to me. Jetto, it will come up eventually, but appreciate the warm welcome. Thank you very much, Jetto. Nice to always see you in here, mate. Doesn't matter how much it is, it's still a dub. Big dub. Fell asleep in the 7th... Grumpy Pete fell asleep in the 7th race. Oh, my man. That's funny. Was that 50th in final round, Grumpy Pete, I assume? Oh, how many people have actually fell asleep playing GP? Fair play, Joe. Fair play. Small group of 38, 20 scoring for... okay, yeah, I've heard of the group. We've got a couple of players, I think, in that group as well. It was. Well, at least you got to final round, Pete. I imagine you woke up and you was, in theory, Grumpy Pete at that point.
Looks like there's a new follower.
Judge Podry, appreciate you hitting that follow as well on Twitch. Yeah, anyone who's got Twitch, you can get an Amazon Prime free subscription.
Like we just got a donation.
As there is the donation. Bye, Jetto. Much love. But yeah, Twitch Prime, absolutely free. Sriracha, welcome. I can't read what it says without going to the translate option, but welcome from Brazil. But yeah, good to see you from F1 All-Stars. No, Brute. And good luck this week as well. Hope you get a good solid start this weekend. No one deserves it. Okie dokie. Bahrain, soft and mediums. We've got overtaking and power unit. So we'll go Rooster for now. Should be able to take some points. Here is Andrew. Welcome. Any interest in just yourself, Andrew, all the time? Just racing yourself all the time, Andrew. Sharing points, sharing races, and soon to be sharing clubs. Sorry, I had something in my throat then. Right, come on. Let's get another win. Real player as well, which should help us come through the pack. Safety car in Australia. Not good. Not good. Andrew will get annoyed with me eventually.
Looks like there's a new follower.
As a Margo, appreciate you hitting that follow as well on Twitch. Much love. Appreciate the love. Nobry, what's your in-game name? I was just going to have a look at your stats and your medals. See how you're doing. 15 green crates in a row. Jetto's just not having the time of his life at the moment, clearly. I feel for you. Yeah, I think we need them half sprints, don't we, Jetto? We need that back. Because at the moment, it's just not fun, is it? I mean, we were treated by that half sprint. Everybody loved it. And then Hutch decided not to put it back in. Like, I've never seen the community so happy with a Hutch change until recently. And I'm so gutted that they haven't gone and put it back in. Because it was a good change. It really did deserve more. Or at least make it a couple of weeks trial while they work stuff out. Like, there's no harm in going and extending it. Tav. Ah, level up. It's just gonna briefly have a nose. Yeah, bottles, Sriracha, very important. There's no getting away from that, Sriracha, at all. So, it is one of them painstaking things that boosts are just so much required right now. Keith, welcome. Good to see you, Keith, here. Legendary crate. Was it against me, Andrew? Did you get a legendary crate from me? Mark Prince, welcome. Hope you're doing good, Mark. Frenchie, Sprint's got reduced points a couple of weeks ago. Half points, pretty much. 175 points in Series 12. That's all you needed. 4 races and you were getting a crate. Whereas at the moment, it has gone back to normal. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved the change that Hutch put in. And sadly, they haven't kept it. We're about 180, I want to say about 185 points or something. It is a lot to get to 376 in GP, never mind 400 in a sprint. But we're getting a little bit closer here and there. I just do wish that they did change it for once. So, let's get this win. You can see us coming round at the moment. We can sprint to the finish now as well. Real player. Kind of forgot it was a real player, if I'm honest. But we should be able to sprint away to victory. 400 to get the sprint crate at the moment. 5 effort max in GP rewards for coming 97th. Cost me 580 million to upgrade. What level have you got him now, Keith? Toki's getting done by tyres, I assume. Oh, I forgot to push Russell. I'm going to lose this race. I wasn't really looking. Oh, a bit of lag. But I'm through. We get the win, just. Just done it. Good stuff. And Tav, if you ever need... I always wind them up here. I always wind Andrew, Keith, and anyone else who's up there with good players. If you ever need a new team, you know where we are. It's like a live stream recruitment job interview. Right. We are on 180 something points. We're going to open these. 187. That was the first point we dropped just then. Level 6 max. Nice, Keith. That is decent. No, Andrew, not looking for players. I don't know how anyone would ever think. The Beast. We're trying to get ready for the next ever community club tournaments. We'll dominate, mate. Dominate. The Blaze. So let's open these up and we'll go again. Yeah, Toki, I had one earlier. Safety car in Miami and the guy put wets on. Okay, it's painful. Absolutely painful. I think they should be able to put in a rule where if it's a dry race or in the background, they know... Like, when you look at some of the tracks in the series, there is never any rain. There is never, ever any rain in Australia in Series 12. So disable the option of wets. Disable it. Like that's what they should be able to do. If there is chance of rain, then allow wets to be used. If not, disable the tyre choice. Can't be that hard, can it? Sriracha, after we have done this race, or these races, to get the crate, we'll show you what we are running. Just want to make sure we get this P1 crate first. And Toki gets silver because of someone time wasting as well. Real player though here, which is good for our sprint. And they're on medium, so we're going to finish hopefully about the same time. Let's go. P4, P6. Justin, welcome from South Africa. Justin, welcome. And a channel member as well at the moment. Welcome, Justin. In one of our clubs, I believe, as well. So welcome along. Rashish, if you ever want to come and join us, let us know. We will get you in, Legio. What anchor's in my group, Peter? Yeah, the guy I'm facing now is in your group. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Keith. But at least it blocks them. What people do is they just usually pit for wets and then exit the game. At least it's got to properly annoy them to do that. We can only really ever do so much, can't we? Let's be honest. Only ever do so much. What is the main level for your team? So we've got many, Pete. I'm going to refuse to keep calling you Grumpy Pete because it sounds like I'm just calling you Grumpy Pete for fun when that is actually a username. We've got levels for club levels for all players. So don't worry about level. We've got one for each. If you're in our Discord, you can join our Discord and ask the question, and we can have a look for you, mate. So Russell Alonso's got full power unit to be able to go. Yep, Justin's in as well. So good to see. Yeah, well, the problem was, Keith, it was a safety car and somebody putting wets on. It was even worse. They had wets for 2 laps, and then the safety car came out. It was not good. Tav, have a good one. Appreciate you popping in. Oh, not a safe. Well, Peter, you got your wish. Safety car is about to ruin us. But no, Tav, have a good one. Lovely for you to join us. Toki sounds like Toki's having a right fun at the minute. Oh. 17,000. Yeah, Frenchie, they must have dropped below on the old GP, that's for sure. Epic Show's good, but not if you're in Series 12. That's the difference. Everyone's got safety car. What is your take on sprints? I love sprints. I think it's a really good way of being able to unlock more upgrades. The problem we had was everybody liked sprints or enjoyed sprints as they were, and then they promote something that is half the time and take it away, and now suddenly everybody hates it. You've got to be so careful with putting updates on this game. If you're going to give people good stuff, you've got to keep it there as well. Club tournaments, yeah, another one that's been over. I mean, we've got no club tournaments, we've got no milestones, we've got no legends at the moment. Well, Jetto, you know us, my mate. You're always welcome around here. I don't mind taking you on board. We just want a good community here. That's all we want. A strong community that does well. No forcing players to grind. It's all about learning, improving, and going from there. Sprints are going alright so far, Nishant. P2, Cyclone so far. Have you done any sprints? How have you done? Let us know. We're going to keep sprinting. So, Peter, you have had a 2-lap safety car for Anchor in your group, which should be able to help you nicely. FRM, welcome as well. Nice to see you, FRM. Hope you're doing good. Well, we used to have coins in GP, didn't we, Mark? That's what makes it too expensive now. You have to grind each week to get the coins and to do upgrades. We didn't usually get loads, but we got enough. Street Shark. I mean, that's a good boost. I need Rainbow to come back round. Even Hutch didn't even give that out this time round. Anna Rudder, bit of freshness, mate. Bit of freshness in the clubs. That's a good win. Zenith. Oh, no. K-Mag and Zenith for Keith as well. Kevin! People getting some bad rewards. I see why people don't want to keep racing when it's that bad. Obi will be happy with your bad rewards. He's the only person in here that enjoys people getting bad rewards. So everybody else is like, no. Obi's like, yes. I think this could be another real player. We're getting nice real players here. Milos, welcome. And not Miami. That's good. Hope you're doing good, Milos. Should be no epics below level 9. I agree. Especially for Series 12 players. Full boost 2 laps. Yes. Yes, Brian. Or Angel Brian. I don't know how you prefer to be called, if I'm honest. I won't just jump to conclusions. But we can. Yes. At this stage, on this account, pretty much any racetrack is 50% a power unit usage. So we can pretty much run 100% over 2 laps. That is the kind of upgrading mark that we are at. Legacy 1, welcome. Legacy, how are you doing this season? How are you getting on, Legacy? Nice of you to join us as well as a continued supporting member. Brian's okay, good. Sorry, Brian, I didn't want to jump to conclusions and just call you Brian, but glad we're all good. Oh, Peter's taking on the Russians then. Show your stats. Piyush, as soon as we've done our sprint crate, we will show the stats. We've got around 2 races, I think, after this one. So if that's okay, I'll show them as soon as I'm done. Jartman, welcome on Twitch. F1 Manager. So F1 Manager is coming out on the 23rd of July, I think it is. And I plan to do some live on then. We're going to get going on F1 Manager again, I promise. Nishan, it doesn't differentiate on the rewards. It does differentiate on how many you get, but there's no guarantee of a better one the higher you finish. Usually, a lot of people find that the worse you do, the better the reward you get. 3 more, including this one, I think. It is. But gentlemen, I don't know if you watch my YouTube or not, but there was an F1 Manager live stream about a week ago. So do feel free, if you haven't, go and watch that one out. It's a good 2 hour. It's good solid. Feel free to go and check that one out. So, I mean, this is pretty domination in this race. We are clear. The problem is, it means the rival's going to finish quite a bit behind at this rate. Final score, first champs, P18. Let's go. That is what we like to see. That is what we want to see. Legacy's another player we'll eventually get in our clubs one day. We're going to employ the whole of our YouTube subscribers and take over F1 Clash. That's good though. Legacy, hopefully more champions, F medals and better to come. Would love to see that. That'd be good. We've got to take them. It's like Pokemon Legacy. We got to recruit them all. Yeah, 93rd in Challenger. Not great. Nishant. Not had a good week of rewards, eh? Gentlemen, it was on YouTube, that video, if you want to go and check it out. It's in the live section of my channel. And it was a full 2 races. We did Qatar and we did Austin. Some great races as well. Haven't heard of Series 13 yet. Hutch have been tight-lipped on what that is. They haven't allowed it out yet. Need to do 3 after this. I thought I was on more. I generally thought I was on more than that. Because I'd already just opened 4. I probably do, yeah. I've had 4 and then 2. You're right. You are right, Peter. 2 races in finals. Gotta get some more. And appreciate it, Legacy. Really surprised with P3 this week. Really surprised. Didn't think we would ever have a chance in the top group. But the stars align and we put in a good performance. Still, perfect GP at this stage of the season. Only got us P3. It is bonkers when you think about it. Balan Marugan, welcome to. Nice to see some new faces. If you are watching at the moment, there's a good 60 of you watching at least. If you even haven't said a word ever, or you're just sitting there watching, say hello. You don't have to say anything at all after. At all. Oh, Brian, does that mean you and Legacy come as like a meal deal? We just need one more. One of you can be the drink, one of you can be the main. We just need a side. We can take all 3 of you. It's where they go back. They go back to their Discords after this. You never guess what, lads. As a WF1 was trying to get us in our club. That's what it'll be. I'm recruiting more than the job centre. That's pretty much our role. Riffic, we are in Series 12 on the main account, and we are in Series 11 on the free-to-play account. So we're in the top 3 series now on both ones. I'm going to stay away from BXH. Right, let's go. A couple more wins is what we need. If we can, that'll be good. And I think we've got a real player, which we have, which means we're going to finish quicker as long as they don't pit for wets in this race. So MVJP, your qualifying comes from your driver and your qualifying stat on your car. It doesn't matter about speed, cornering, or power unit. It's all about the Q stat of your car and your driver. Yeah, Brian, free to play tough this year. Oh, I mean, I know because of the account that I run as well, it is horrible. MK, appreciate it. I know you had a few point drop at the weekend, which is no mean feat because it is very tough out there, but you got through to final. Did you get through to final round, MK? Frenchie, I mean, I haven't got that many boosts. Nishant, just our clubs. That's all. And Bala, I have no idea. The one thing I would always say is remember that obviously there's benefits that I get through Hutch. I get some books through Hutch. And obviously revenue from YouTube, etc. So personally, it doesn't actually cost me as much as many may think. But altogether, we're not here for money. We're here to enjoy this game. Or try. And help you.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
As Neman hits the subscriber. Neman, if you are in here, thank you for hitting the sub. If you're not, you might see this video and see your name up there. Mercedes career, Norris and Lando for Jartman. What a partnership. Norris and Lando are the same person though, Jartman. 4 real players in opening round. Oh, MK, that's unlucky. That is very unlucky. George. Got ya. George and Norris. 3 points, free rate. It is tough out there. Go on, what is it, Andrew? What is it? Missed finals by a point. Oh, man, Jetto. So close. Is that in, well, it must be in champs if that's your team score. Oh, it's very tough out there. It really is. Is this guy going to... He is closing us down. Oh, he wrote it in the Discord, yeah. It's harder to say over YouTube, though. Compared to putting it in the chat. It was not. Oh, yeah, 'cause you was on race 7, wasn't you? We are both on race 7.
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
As Rain Whispers, welcome as well. Thank you for hitting that subscriber. We're getting closer to 10,000. If anyone else is watching, hit that subscribe button. Jetto, just go to junior, mate. Just go for junior and have a week or 2 in junior. Reset the whole thing. Riffic, you're going to need boosts to get through. That's going to be the key thing. Or any sort of boosts to really try and help you. Yeah, a lot of unluckies. Jetto, we'll have you whenever you want to come over. I'm going to start sending out... I'll have to start paying people. Let's get some wages. Get some people on the books. So, P1, P2. And are we going to keep P2? Yes, we are. Nice little win against a decent team score rival as well in that one. Yeah, Dave. See, if I were David, I don't know if you're still in here, but the chances are I wouldn't actually go champ straight back up. I would stay in junior. Mert's banned. Mert's not allowed back in here because we don't want anyone to come and start attacking us from EA. He's not allowed. We've shut the door out. Another real matchup. All the real players are out. Well, Mark Prince, if you can save your boosts, absolutely. Of course, I'll use all the good boosts because I've got them, so I'll make use of them. But to be honest, fair play. David's here. David, what are you going to do this week? You moving up? Or are you staying? I don't think if you move up it would have changed anything at the moment. And Justin, no idea. I mean, it's 5 years I've had this account. I had 15 P1s last season, and that meant 600 boosts a time. So I roughly think last season I gained probably about 30,000 boosts just from GP and events. I would generally say easy. You think 650 boosts a GP I was getting, and I got 15 wins just off that alone. There's 52 GPs in the season, 51. So there's a lot. There's a lot to get. So P1, and we've got 2 more races. So 1 includes this one. Yeah, there used to be... That's why my free-to-play account this season had fair amount of boosts, because I was running champions all last season. And yeah, it literally... I topped up boosts. I was coming 25th, 30th each week in Champions GP with this free-to-play account. Sprint prizes absolutely better than GP. Yes. Remember, you can do multiple sprint prizes. GP you can't. And sprints just feel better, man. Yeah, David, I put... Obviously, because of the team, I would like you back in champs, of course. But I honestly don't think at this stage it will change. I think you need 2, 3, 4, even 5 potential lower scoring GPs to be able to reset. Not reset your group, but be able to change where you sit. Well, yeah, Jetto. The thing is, we've all kind of forgot. Not all forgot, but I mean, Akash, welcome as well. I've done double stack here. I didn't even realise. We should not be scoring 376 at the moment. It took me until the 35th GP or something last season, 40th GP, to get max score perfect. And I've done it in 2 months. It's not fun. And remember, I'm in a bit of a bubble because I've done a top 10 P8 finish and I've done a P3 finish. So I'm quite happy with it at the moment. But you can guarantee one bad matchup at the weekend, I'm going to be out. And it will turn back. Oh, not another safety car. And I think he's going to get softs. I think he'll pick for softs. Yeah, he will. We can pick for softs anyway, to be honest. Another safety car, killing our chances. That's 2 now we've had. Yeah. Free-to-play even coins. Well, the thing is, Brian, I don't know if you find out the same, but on the free-to-play, you kind of win one, lose one a lot of the time, so you never really gain that many coins, and to actually upgrade is ridiculous. Like, I did a Series 10 sprint the other week, a couple of hours, and I started with 50 million, raced for 2.5, 3 hours, and I finished with 50 million. I didn't make any coins in 3 hours. No, that's it, MK, yeah. Perfect GP, still only P3. At this point in the season, madness. I just want to go back to scoring, like Jetto says with his account, 190 points last season, P1. Like, 190 points. You actually had to try and get past your rivals. It was tough. It was 25 points in GP one race and you was pretty happy. Whereas at the moment, we had like 12 people finish on 376 and it's all done by fastest lap time. Yeah, and Peter did exactly the same against me and he came 2 places back. It's just mad. But we are living in a hutch world at the moment, of course, and we just have to get on with it. We're all playing the game as it is, so we just have to carry on, and eventually sprints will change, milestones will come, legends will come. It will change, but this season might be a little bit of a write-off. They've got to... My honest opinion is everything that Hutch is doing is the right ideas. They are just implemented wrong. Track stats, amazing feature. Change your setup per track, amazing. Driver stats, change your driver per the track that you've got, amazing. They're 2 great ideas. GP based on performance, in theory, a great idea. It honestly would work a treat. What they need to do is do track stats, but last season's difficulty. That's what they need. I think there's been some encouraging signs lately. I know it's not all great. I know there's a lot of issues, but for them to be considering changing sprints to a lower points, they're listening to players. But are they listening and acting quick enough? Yeah, the boost is one of the horrible things. Boosts last season were only ever used in groups of GP. You never really used boosts in duels, and even if players did use boosts, it all came down to strategy and skill anyway. Whereas this season, because of the track stats, boosts are so powerful. So powerful, which makes it unwinnable without using boosts. That's why. That is literally why. So, here we go. This should be the last race before a sprint crate. And the season, yeah, very overpowered, Akash, like you said. Remember, keep hitting that like button as well. And we're going to be doing some massive subscriber giveaways at 10,000. We've got about 115 subscribers needed before we start to issue some details about how we will start giving stuff away. So if you're watching, hit that sub button. And if you've got Twitch, go and subscribe on Twitch as well. Come on, let's get this win. Let's get this P1. Hopefully. We've had a couple of sprint crates, a couple of safety cars. This could still be an issue. Nishant, probably not streaming tomorrow. Believe a little bit busier tomorrow. So don't think I'm going to get a chance to. But if we do, we will, of course. Would I like to have reliability back in the game? No. I don't like reliability, if I'm honest. It was just a waste. It was hard for new players to work out. It did give some different... Like, when you've got a really close race and you can decide whether or not you refresh your reliability or not. I liked that, yes. Is it worth having in the game? I think it's a lot better now. Personally. And yeah, some of the pit pass stuff tricky, like the 10k. I don't know why they've never changed it. Who needs 110k with the pit pass? Nobody. So this should be a good win. Yeah, well, Brian, Series 11 is obviously difficult now, but once all the tracks rotate again, Series 11 will get easy. It'll be Series 12 that then gets tough. So remember, anyone in Series 11 had power unit before, which was easy. I don't necessarily have any, Brian. I'm not going to stand here and just absolutely lie, because obviously I'm not in Series 11. But obviously you need a balanced setup. I can't remember the two tracks that are dominant in Series 11. Is it power unit, I think, still? So if it is, you need a setup that slightly holds advantage on power unit. What you tend to get is you'll get 3 tracks in Series 11, which your car will suit more. There'll be one single track that doesn't suit you. And that track, really, you should skip every time it comes up, because it will be a lot quicker. Imagine scoring 47s at the tracks you can do, 32 at the ones you can't because your setup's poor. You need to just keep skipping past that track. Take you a minute to do it, but be a lot quicker, a lot better. Yeah, Bahrain and Brazil, so both power unit tracks, so you've got to get that slightly more power unit. Sabit's welcome as well. Texago welcome, George welcome. Yeah, like Kimo says then, more, yeah, you want 2 stats. You want power unit as your key feature, but then your speed or cornering, one of them is going to be higher than the other. The one that it's lower on will be the track that you're not going to like. And it will be what it will be. You can't balance them all unless you're max levels. If you're max levels, you will be able to balance the whole series. With these, you're just not going to be able to. Especially free to play, Brian. We both know how difficult that's going to be. Yeah, not a bad idea, Tricky. I don't think they'll know how to do it. What they'd basically need to do is just allow sprints in any series. Whichever you start with, you have to finish them. That would be the way of doing it. Yeah, well, that's the thing about Quay. I did a sprint earlier on. Miami is the worst circuit to get in Series 12, and I got Miami 5 or 6 times out of 9. Painful. Sometimes it is just as it is. But when it all changes in a week or so's time, potentially, maybe 2 weeks, Series 11 will get nice. Series 12 will be tough. Come on. That's what we like to see. Back on the top step. So let's fill me with a bit of confidence then. Before we open this sprint crate, what did you all get in your last sprint crate? If it was last week, it was today, it was this morning. What was your last sprint reward? Fill me with some confidence. Piastri for David and Tricky. Can't remember, it's been too long for Jetto. Fury for Lacey. Hulk for a laugh. Jetto, man. You say you're going to come and join us at some point, and then you tell me I'm going to get that, you know, I'm going to go and get... No. Keith with the another swear word of... We don't want to get that one either. Joe for Kimo. Zenith, though, that's poor. Science. Danny Rick for a Bockway. 16 Epic Joe for MVJP. Hamilton for Casio. Welcome. Long time no see, Casio. Yeah, Cash. Absolutely scam. Just a quick ban on Twitch. That's what you do. Easy. Thomas Thompson, welcome as well. Nice to see you in here. A few nice familiar names that we're recognising here. Welcome to it. Just in time for our sprint crate. Here we go. Attention. Where's the button gone? I've lost the button. Sprint crate time. Just going to casually wake everybody up that's sleeping around this time in the video, so we can get everyone awake and fresh and ready to see Epic Hulkenberg or even the main man himself. Kevin! You never know. Here we go then. It's time. We don't want Hulkmania. For level 10. One book. Series 8 so difficult. Sefty and I do have a video out there if it will help you how to win Series 8. Best strategy to complete it. Piastri would be nice. Norris is the one we want though. Lando Norris. Obi is currently shaking. Obi sweating. Doesn't know what's going to come out in this reward crate. I mean, it's the wrong colour, Lando Norris. But we'll take him. It's not the worst one in the world for a rare. So, here we go. We're going to let the chat tell us what we get. We need something good. I mean, Cyclone was good last time. Not Zenith, Rashish says. Wow, why is everyone happy? Went to the... Nah. We actually pulled it. Have we literally called it? Come on. Oh, yes. That is huge. That's how you get... See, chat? Hutch. That is how you get the chat rallied up and excited. And yes, who saw Lando at the Euro final? Rocking the shirt, not his race suit, of course. That is the dream. And we get the dream.
A race like this is incredibly satisfying.
Oh yes. Beautiful. Where's the horns gone? Come on. Lando Norris. Let's reload. Let's reload so we don't get put in a sprint group. Julianis, can you even congratulate for a P2 in the Euros? Nando, come on, that's the one we've been waiting for. And in time, that is one of the best rewards. We got double Lando, didn't we, in the end? How much to upgrade? Because he would, in theory, could go straight in the squad. $464 million. Whose madness is this? Tricky. It'd take me to get 20 Lando. I think it'd take me all season probably to get it out of GP. Lando is now to 5. Peter, we've got to take the small gains. I mean, 464 million. It's pretty expensive. Yeah, get all your grinding boots on, folks. This game doesn't get any cheaper the more you go through it. But that is a big pull. And you know what the worst thing is? I've just spent 464 million. Right. Still got the Beheim off, however you say it, to upgrade, at another 406. Somebody needs to give me some more coins. Because Series 11, Series 12 parts are incredible costs. So now I need more coins. It's Obi. How did you like that reward, Obi? That was pretty epic.
You know what that was? That was a smooth operator. Smooth operation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so obviously we had the ×2 coins recently from the pit pass, so that's how we get a lot of coins very quickly. It's 36 million we get a win in Series 12? Yeah, 36 million. So when it's ×2, it's 72 million a race. So if you think about it, in an hour, I can probably make 540 million would be the number that you'd probably make if you won every single race. So in an hour, with ×2, it's absolutely possible. And yeah, just in case anybody is wondering the setup that we currently use in Series 12, Alonso and Russell. Russell, we've got 280 George Russell in the last 2 weeks. It's been phenomenal with George Russell, nearly halfway to maxed out. And the car, Powerlift is the one that we want from the rares. The epics are not a million miles away either, so we are stretching closer and closer. But let's get into another sprint. We've probably got time for... Well, I think we've got 2 more sprints in us. If we... Yeah, maybe. 2 more gyro in there, that's nice. Let's get the cleared. The arc and powerlift, 3 more powerlift, and the gold. So this gold has got to be a non-boost or book to be an epic. And that means we don't even get an epic. Damn it. Norris potentially will be. But I think I'm going to keep, at the moment, Fernando Alonso. Because of Norris's tyre management. That's all. Alonso's got great tyre management. So I'm going to keep him on for now. But that is going to be good for the weekend. So, let's get back into it. Need some more coins now. That is key. Big pull for the weekend. Real player. To start with. Need it to be like Bahrain. That would be a quick race. Silverstone, not too bad. Okay. Well, look at that for qualifying. P5 and P8. Strong. Absolutely strong. Defending circuit disaster. Seftian absolutes can be a pain. Is that because of George Russell though? It's not on car setup, is it, Peter? I think my drivers are potentially getting a little bit stronger. So this is a real player, but he's not using boosts. But it's all about the first corner at this circuit. First corners. You can go right round the outside, or you can get absolutely stuck like this and end up down in P19. So it can be very tricky sometimes to get through this circuit. Not my biggest fan of this track at the moment. Three overtaking tracks in FR, yeah. So I'll probably use. I'll have a look though. I used Albon at some overtaking tracks recently because Albon was pretty good, pretty stable. And yeah, PvP. He'll probably still beat me though, Peter, because look at the start we've got. A terrible start with Fernando, and look how clear he is. But I don't mind losing, even using boosts and no boosts. This guy's a lot quicker car setup than me. So if we lose, we lose. No shame. Silverstone, great racing track in real life. Yeah, he'll still beat me though, David. Trust. We need to get Alonso through though. That's our biggest concern right now. And we're only using Eagle Boost as well. We're not using one of the key power unit ones. We've got good power unit. He's used all of his power unit. Alonso still trying to get through though. He hasn't got great tyre management. That's his Norris lot. Norris is really bad on tyres. Let's make sure we pit Alonso. Ryan, we're just basically moving everything round. So basically what happens is players have gone with similar current level players. And what they'll be is more like a promotion availability, basically. It's pretty much you work hard or you do well, you move up. And that's pretty much what it's moving as. So, yeah, you'll be absolutely fine. Usually, Eric, they ready up on 20 seconds if it's a bot, 20 seconds to go. But some people do also do it to try and catch you out. So, unless it's a massively advantaged team score for you, I wouldn't worry too much. 4 tyre management tracks at the weekend. So, Fernando Alonso is going to come in very handy for me. He's not got the greatest Q at 81, but wait, it's okay. But he'll be absolutely fine. 91 tyre management has Alonso. And Piastri's got good tyre management, hasn't he, I think? I'm sure Piastri's pretty good on tyres. And yeah, instant match PvP. If it waits for ages and matches up, usually a bot. But yeah, right, it's just making it fair for all, really. It's just levelling out the playing field of clubs. And letting people be able to get promoted or demoted based on if other people do better or you do better. Simple as that. So we're going to keep the win. We're going to get ourselves a nice little crate. Yeah, 101 tyre management. I mean, it's ridiculous, Peter, that you're going to have this weekend. Right then. Let's go. Push with Alonso. We're not going to get P3, but we're going to take 45 points. We're going to take the points that we need. Piastri's going to be good this weekend. You need to all check if you've got Piastri. Because if you have got Piastri in a decent form, he will be okay to use on Wednesday, trust me. Nishan, so I have thought about this. The problem you've got with it is that you just don't know what people have got. People will have all different levels for all different ones. That's the only problem. And appreciate the fair few watchers over on Twitch as well. So keep hitting that follow button. Keep hitting that subscribe on YouTube, the like button. Go, go, go. As we head off to Silverstone against Dutch. Yeah, good win. He didn't use boosts, so even though it was an increased matchup, it kind of feels like cheating having to use boosts. But we'll take it. We're going to use Eagle Boost in this one again against Dutch. Don't know if it's the real Dutch. Can the real Dutch please stand up? Hopefully we get a better start than we've had before. Yeah, MVJB, never double stack if you can help it. RML, welcome. How did you get on at the weekend, RML? And it is Dutch. Oh, come on, Dutch. You're supposed to be hunting through these sprints quickly. Not taking 30 seconds for a boost. RML, nice. Wow, you got to final round? That's all that matters. Nice job. Nice to see you back in champs. Oh, and you got Logan. Oh, no. That's terrible. But a great start by Fernando Alonso. This is why still look at Russell. Absolutely going backwards again. Another race. Another absolutely flyback. And now he's got to come through the field. We're going to try and look after Alonso's power unit. Keep that stocked up nicely. Don't matter if the rival gets past. Because we'll just try and keep with him. Like so. He's used up more power unit than we have. And we're going to come back through on the medium tyres. He's going to come back through on the soft tyres. So all to play for. Try and gain some of that power unit. In what is going to be a good race. Pete, make sure you're in our Discord. And we'll help you out with a bit of setup help. If that will work. Yeah, well, Nishan, I have let out there is a spreadsheet that I did release, which you can compare loads of drivers to. So that was a separate video as well. What I try and do is usually give the best 2 drivers that I find work in them series guides. As Alonso gets back through. Again, just look after the power unit. Yeah, nice RML. Well, sometimes RML, when you get a good start in these races, you're so far clear that it doesn't really matter how fast your opponent is. As the rival, Dutch. Big friends with Dutch. Very much respect for him. But we are in to P1. And we can literally push. He's got Verstappen. See, look at Verstappen's tyres. He's so bad on tyres. He's not bad, but he's not great. Whereas Alonso, look at his tyre management. Alonso can pretty much do 4 softs at a steady race. He's not far off doing 5 mediums at this circuit with Eagle. And through goes George Russell. If the rival wants to come past, it's fine. And usually what you sometimes see for me is as long as we get P1, I'm not really bothered where I come with my second driver. I'll try and put a battle in. But as long as I get 45 points or P1, I'm absolutely fine. I'm happy. As we're going to come back on the rival, round the outside goes George Russell. And we've got Alonso now in to P1. So Alonso P1. Russell just cruising at the moment. I'm happy to cruise because Dutch is using all of his power unit. We need a good 50% for the final lap. That's all we need. Safety car is back. Welcome. Surge in P1 crate. Not great, Heine. Wish it was better, bud. Really do. So rival has got not a lot of power unit. We have got 100% full lap ahead of us. Like from there. And then same after this corner. We will push from here and we will have both cars not having to conserve at all. So as long as we can get past this Norris with Russell, which they're both pretty close, the soft tyre getting the advantage at this stage. And here's a move, potentially. Are we going to be able to get through? He's not going to be able to keep pushing the soft tyres. That soft tyre is now out of power unit. The question is, can we get past as we go down towards Cops, coming towards Maggots and Beckett's, and for the hanger straight coming up, where are we going to get to? Rival's still pushing. Got a bit of a brick wall against us here. We're going to go round the outside to take P3, and it's going to be P2 for Norris, P3 for Russell. It's a great race. Can't press good luck quick enough. But there you go. Nice, quickly finished sprint. That's what we like. And yeah, trying to follow it all the way through tricky. Always a lot harder than it looks sometimes. So how many points are we on at the moment? 91. Cool. 45, 46. Will we get Dutch again? No. BXH this time. Looks like a bit like Buffon. Gianni Buffon. And Australia. So no Miami, which is good. And now we go again. We go again. Never know. I can never remember how long I've searched for. This was a pretty quick match, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll see if this one's a real player or not. Doesn't... Yes, it is a real player. And he's only using the free boost, though. So we've got a chance based on boost. See, this is the difference with boosts at the moment. We can look at the boost that's applied, and we can kind of work out if we're going to be in a strong chance. Like, we've got a bad start here. We're on the outside, so the rival is going to get ahead. We're not going to get the luck in the opening part of this race. And again, Russell... Oh my God, Alonso getting absolutely hammered, not being able to get through. And again, Alonso not getting through. This is not good for us. Alonso cannot get past anybody. Now he gets through. I imagine the rival will start pushing as well. I mean, he's absolutely sent the other car. I mean, all that holding up there is not going to be great for us. So we've basically lost this one already because we're so far behind. We haven't got the power unit to be able to push like he has. He basically went on conserve and held everybody up. So I'm just going to conserve here. Albon's not got the best tyre management in the world. That's our bonus. But I can't remember his team score, but I feel like he's a lot faster than us. But he's just so far ahead. That race start, he got the better of us, and he's going to stay clear. As we're on lap 3, or lap 4 even. Best just saving some power unit for Russell. And yeah, not a lot we can do. Yeah, we have closed the gap, but he is on pretty much full conserve by the look of it. He is going to double stack. So maybe we can just close in a little bit and hope that we can jump with a small double stack. Don't think he will, though. Oh, he will slightly. I don't know if that's going to give us enough, though. It's not. So he's far clear. He's pushing as well. This Warrior looked like it's doing quite a good job at defending. I'm quite surprised. I basically never feel that my cars defend that well. And he's just got so much more power unit left. He must be a higher matched car than us. Because we have got no chance in this race. But as long as we can race quickly, we can get out of here with 43. And we can carry on our day. But he is so much more quicker than we are. And we're even on the Gladiator boost. Which is one of the best boosts around this track. As we do get P2, but he's got so much more power unit, he's just going to fly straight back past us. We are trying to put a little bit of pressure on, but all the time he'll be out front. Yeah, Warrior looks a good boost. I'm quite surprised how easy it is for him to hold me up. Albon has not got great defending though, has he? I didn't think Albon had great defending at all. But seems like, for against me, he knows how to defend. I mean, he knows how to absolutely fly past me as well. So he's given it. He's given it all. He's not got best tyres. He's going to run out of tyres with Albon. That's quite clear. I'll tell you what, he might run out of tyres with the old P1 here. This is not over. This race is not over. Oh no, Mert's here. Oh no. Oh no, chaps. And I'll tell you what, folks. Never write us off. Never. Let's go. I mean, we did use the Gladiator boost versus the free boosts, but get in. 46 points. He was quick, but we caught him up quick. I think he must have pushed far too quick. 1435. Yeah, faster car, slightly. Quite surprised at that one. So, good win there. So, what we got here, 1403. That was a good little win. Mertz has been waiting for you. So, roost stat, boost stat going on. I don't know who let Mert. Did you not see the banner which says you're banned? Did you not see that one? So, P4 and P6 off the start. And that's a great start by the look of it. That is exactly what we needed. And we can cut back down there. Make sure we're not on the old wet tyres. Alonso P1. 10th roast on Mert. I hope he loves it. And James, I don't know if you're watching, but I'm trying to multitask both in the Discord server and on here at the same time and race. It's pretty difficult. We're trying, but we're clear, and it's not a real player. Have a good one, Peter. Have a good one. As Alonso carries on. And we've got Russell. Another lap. Yeah, I know, Andrew. I'm okay at multitasking at times. Not all the time, though. Partner would say I'm not very good at multitasking. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Andrew. That is very true. So Russell comes in. Alonso carrying on round. We are pretty crew. We are looking good. Mert's coming after everybody. Mert loves it here, really. He's got to get his YouTube live fix. Andrew's here. Welcome, Andrew. Legendary raise crate. I've got to be due one of them as well, David, at some point. Gotta be. Although I'm scared for you to open it up, David, I must say. Afternoon, Tim. Five times in a row for Canada, a Bockway. Oh, slow trap, painful for you. Mert's full of energy because obviously, sadly, Soteris didn't make it to FR because of some bad luck in Hungary. So Mert's been missing out on an extra stream. So he comes in here like the Duracell bunny, like really energetic and just got so much energy to give. And yeah, too many Andrews again now. Oh, for me, David. I mean, you tracking my races or something? Is it actually a legendary crate, this one? But we're going to come away with a win. We're going to fly through another race. And we're doing well so far, until Andrew probably finds us and tries to beat us again. Come on then. Rival comes over. P3, P4. Pretty quick race. No Miami, which is good. Pretty good. We are 1-1 today. We are. So that's me halfway. 184. Well, just less than halfway. Let's just open these green crates. We'll keep the gold crate to the end. No legendary crate though, David. We wish there was. Some Russell and Hustle. Russell and Hustle, that's an interesting crate. Premslaw, welcome. Yeah, Andrew, it's getting some interesting races at the minute for sure. Oh, Mert. Yeah, Mert's back for like 2 minutes. We haven't had him all night. Mert comes in the group. And here he is. This is like Mert's fake account. This is actually Mert's main account. He's a big spender. We knew Mert was really all along. Come on then. Come on then, catch me B, I'll get ya. If you watch, Junior will be watching as well. Junior watches these streams. He knows when to race. He's sitting there quietly. Just silent assassin. Waiting to get me. P4 Junior for Christian. Good job, P4. Next week, top 3. Here we go then. Junior's just watched me. Junior's watched me pick my boosts. And then he's gone for what he wants to use. Yeah, Prince Near, only about 100 subscribers away from 10k. We'll be doing a big giveaway from Hutch at 10k. Hopefully. So should be some fun live streams. If we can get it done. That's not the best start for Russell. And look at that. Catch Me B sitting in EA Tribe, very interestingly. Not grinding today, apparently, Catch Me B. Right, come on then. P2. Into P1. Now we're racing, Junior. You let you past at that point. Gonna be a good little race, this is. Don't double stack though, Junior. It's not good for you. Here we go. Now this is a race. This is an enjoyable race. On the Melbourne circuit. We'll let him come back at us. Hold him up all the time. Oh, we're holding him up to a T. Cup of tea. Junior's pushing hard. But Street Shark is holding on. It's a silent assassin of a boost. And he's coming back for more. We'll let him go first, it's fine. He's got to slack off with Leclerc because Leclerc has not got enough gap. David, I am going to go for... What do I reckon you're going to get from your P1 crate? Beast. Be beast, my friend. Because you're a beast. Right, come on then. Got to close down. Lando Norris Jr., watch out. Bad on tyres. Just to pre-warn you. Against the pace. Come on, push, push, push. I want to at least give him a good race. Oh, why is he so slow, Fernando? He's done well to get both cars pretty close together. Norris? No way, David. That's a big pull. Big pull, Lando Norris. Yeah, Junior's car is so much faster than mine. I reckon he was toying with us the whole race. Oh my God, Hulkenberg absolutely slowing us down. Absolutely destroying our race as the back marker. And Junior's got this one. Bigger team score though. I would expect that. Got to keep pushing. Try and survive a little bit. How's his tyres looking? I think his tyres will be okay. I think Leclerc will come past us as well, if I'm honest. Yep, there you go. It was only a matter of time. We're basically, this is race 5 of 9, Andrew, to put it the easiest way. I did Andrew beat him yesterday in the GP. I don't know what happened with him, actually. I don't know what went on there, but we'll take it. But just a little bit of out of reach. We did try Street Shark. Great race. Nearly P2 as well, actually. So we'll see if we get him again. But that's a good little race, and I enjoyed that. Finished the sprint quick. That's all that matters to me. Doesn't matter if we win or lose. So 1536. And yeah, 289. He's got 11 more power unit. So to put him up a close race like that, very solid. And actually, Junior got P10, so top 10 medal. So he must have perfect round. Just the fastest lap time that cost him. I don't think they can avalanche. I don't think they've got anything designed to stop them. As here we go again. This is where it gets really boring. So race 5. So that means we're now on race 6. So 3 races. 42-42 draw MVJP. Let's go a bit. Let's go Gladiator this time. Welcome, David. Bam, 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 bam. What are we going to get from this one? He loves being around us. He's like a bad flu virus. Come on in. Let's go. Yeah, Junior's sitting there watching. I know he watches Soterus, so he's going to be sitting there watching, I reckon. Searching at the same time. You know it, Mert. Junior's got it in his calendar to make sure he searches at the same time I start racing. Look, you can see how quicker much he is. That 11 cornering, 11 power unit on the car, making a massive difference. The problem is, if I keep getting 43s, I won't have enough points to get enough for the sprint crate. That's the problem. We'll try and hold on as long as we can. However long that is, I don't know. But we'll try and keep holding on. You can see how quicker that 11 power unit, you wouldn't think would make like a massive difference, but it just brings him to me straight away. Like straight on my back every time. Having a good little battle though. I mean, they're close enough cars to have a good battle, which is nice. I enjoy it. A lot better than just taking bots. So a bit of a double stack this time. Bit of a double. Like a double cheeseburger from your favourite fast food. You don't want to stack up too many at once, because they get a bit cold. Just annoying tricky. That's all. It's obviously you don't want to skip too many times, because you will eventually lose all the points and you won't be able to get them. Wet tyres for the fans. Can't do it. No, I'd never like my team doing that, so I'll never do that. Hate seeing anyone put wet tyres on. I think Junior just toys with me a lot of the time. He knows when to pull the pin. He knows when to break my heart. Junior would love the wets, I bet. That'd be straight onto Discord. A lot of back markers. Back markers are always a pain on this game now as well. One in Monaco. Fair play. Julianis. Yeah, we'll see what happens. 43 points is coming in. Mert's laughing. They're all in Discord now laughing at me, I'm telling you. That's ruined as a sprint. Yeah. That's how it goes in EA. Be 40. I think we'll finish third here. I think it'll be third and fourth we'll finish. It's two. Look at that. Norris absolutely blasting past us. I'm going to have to put them on timeout so like they can't see the stream or something. But we'll keep getting them again. Again and again and again. I mean, it used to be fun, but to be honest, they're actually quite boring now if they do it on purpose. Like, it has gone to that level. It is actually quite boring. $270 we're on. Put a bit of Norris. Let's try a bit of Norris on the go. See how good he is. Mustang, I'm probably going to have to, you know. Start putting the delays in. But let's go. 1487. What I never know, Mustang, with the delay is I'll be talking, wondering why no one's answering, to realise that I've actually got a delay on. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do a delay, because I would forget and I'd be thinking, why is no one responding? So, Norris comes in. It's like a substitution at the Euros. We've gone early. Southgate's gone late, as normal. Let's see what we got in the bag. Remember, if you are watching, strategy guides are out tomorrow for your qualifying round. And if you're on Twitch, make sure to hit that follow button. Let's bring as many followers as we can on Twitch. We're nearly at 200, so if you can get Twitch, do hit the follow. Every little helps. Got a couple of viewers on there now as well, so it's good. 4 great tracks. Yeah, Hungary can be an absolute pain. And I don't know if any of you seen what happened to Soteris at Hungary, but I had exactly the same in the final round. Not as bad though. Went from P8 to P17, but managed to recover just. It is horrible, Hungary. Hey, could be, Julian. It's Wednesday, not tomorrow. Yeah, I get you. Time flies when you're having through, Andrew. I know you're just looking forward to joining us. That's why you're so excited. So we'll get Norris through. This rival, is it in P2 at the minute? P2, P3. I'm hearing Ollie Watkins should start for the next 10 years up front for England. But hey ho. So Russell P4. Who's drunk, Mert? Soteris. Or who? Southgate. Both begin with S. Right then. Into the pits. We're going to go for the mediums. We probably could have gone for softs. When he leaves. Get out, Andrew. Get out. I think this is a real player. Oh no, it's not. Mediums. No, not a real player. Never. So, we need this safety car to hurry up. I don't know how many more races we've got until a crate. I think we might have 2. I want to say. But, full power unit. They're on softs. They might blast past us here. They might just blast past us. And up to 72 viewers on a Monday night. Appreciate every single one of you chilling out. I mean, if you had a day at work, if you've been working at work, I mean, it's good to kick back and relax with some painful sprints that can sometimes happen. So, I'd rather me get the bad rewards than you get the bad rewards, that's for certain. But anyway, hope you're going to get some good rewards. And I hope you had a good GP weekend. It's tough out there, but we're trying to manage the best we can. We've got Albon closing us down all the time here. On the softs, and these softs are going to last for quite a while. I can't remember how many points, Andrew. Yeah, I mean, we've been working in our own right, Avalanche. Bit of restructuring of clubs. Always nice to see. Always great to realise how much you've got to do when you're about midway through it. It is madness. We had to restructure the whole clubs just to make room for Andrew. It's madness. I think we've got 2 races after this. Although I feel like we haven't had a sprint crate for a while. I think we've got 2 races. Madness, Andrew. Rival pits as well. Couldn't get the softs through. So that means we are clear. And very much clear. That's what we want to see. A nice sprint. We want a P1. Safety car will hurt a little bit. So it's been some decent weeks. We've obviously got the P10 or P8 top 10 medal the week before. We had the P3 Champions medal yesterday or this morning. And sprint so far has been good. Lando Norris finally up to level 5. We've had the Cyclone. I think we've just had the 2 crates, have we not, so far? Or have we had anyone else? I think we've just had 2. I don't think we've had a third. I've been an hour and 52. No, we must have had 2. We must have had another one. What else did we have? I'm sure we've had one more. We must have had one more. Maybe not. I think we've had 2. I think that's... What points are we on? 317, so 2 more races. When using the GOAT Fernando Alonso, you're winning. Well, I changed him to try and get away from Junior. And it's worked. Sometimes you can change your setup and you can avoid. Unless he stopped racing, then he avoids us. Can anybody remember what we've had so far? Have we only done the 2? For those who have been here, is it just Cyclone P2 from when we started? It must be. Fernando. Norris looking good though. P11 start, that's nice. Right then. Come on. 2 more races. And we can get a crate. And then probably one more after. That'll bring us up to about 20 to 10-ish UK time. That'll be a good 3-hour stream again. Getting you all your F1 cravings. But Norris into P2. And into P1. Nice and easy sometimes from the front. If you can get through, that is why Champions is just so easy to potentially score 376. But what we got to do now is just keep cruising it. Absolutely cruise it. We need another... Well, I don't know what else we need now in terms of the sprint crate. I can't think what the next big epic is that we need. I think Piastri is potentially the epic that we need. I'm sure he's on 85 out of 100, so he would be a good pull. Especially for this week, to have level 6, I want to say. Can't think of anything else that we'd potentially need off the top of my head. But, to get you all talking and chatting, there's a fair few of you in here. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're going to get some items from Hutch, I imagine. We're going to be asking the question. What do you want to see given away? Now, I'm going to have to ask for sensible answers there, because I know what you lot are like. What sensible rewards would you like to see as giveaway opportunities to win? I just want you to name it. It could be... Alright, we got boosts. What sort of boosts? Books. How many books? Crates. What crates? 6,000 boosts. Had to be one, didn't there? 6,000. We'll give 10,000 boosts away. All of them. John Martin comes in with all of them. I mean, you're going to shape what we give away, because your ideas to me are going to be ones that I'll pass and ask for. Premium boost and 750 bucks. Now, our giveaways before have had legendary crates. They've had books. We've had some small boost options. Any of our ideas, what do people want to see? Series 12 component. I mean, they are possibilities. That is a possibility that somebody could win an asset or win a driver potentially. I mean, they can do anything. They can add anything onto the game. Maxed account. That might cost me a little bit more than 10,000 subscribers, Kamegi. Maybe they'll give away my account. 2,500 bucks and 1,000 Cuppa, 1,000 Merlin, or Merlin, I assume, 1,000 Kawhi, 1,000 Prince, 1,000 Herald. Oh my god, Mert. Jesus. Nobody wants that, Mert. Anyway, I'd have to stop subscribing for your own. Hutch to make a unique design 10k crate like your livery. What, put it in the game? I mean, as a GP offer as well. To celebrate 10k subscribers, here is an offer. Movember boost. Some decent options out there. Few people want. I think boost looks like 30 credits win your current series. Some people got some decent options then. I think boost seems the most popular one then, from what I can see. Everyone needs boost. Fix the. There is always that one, Avalanche. Absolutely. 364. So we need 36 points to finish this sprint crate. Rainbow. James, I've got about 25 rainbow boost, mate. I'm struggling. Mert sent his other counterpart Outlook now. He sent Sifrao, or however you say it. GP boost crate. All the boosts you need for a GP. Interesting options. Interesting options. Yeah, rainbow's tough to get. I mean, they did Pride the other day, the other couple of weeks. Last month when it was Pride month, and they never released that boost. I'm very surprised. Very surprised. I mean, look at Norris's qualifying. It's very, very good. Sifrao swiped me. Ah, Sifrao, how come? And I hope I say that right, Sifrao. I don't actually know how you properly pronounce that name, but I guess there's an easier track for easier points available for yourself elsewhere. But nice to see you in here anyway, mate. Mert's not happy. Mert is all for the EA slay of my duels and sprints. No, JK, it's probably the only day we're streaming this week. I need to do some work on that account because it's not fun sprints at the moment. Sifrao was waiting for David then by the sounds of it. But no, hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good, Sifrao. Yeah, JK, free to play is tough. Running out of, I've got no race start boost left pretty much. I've got about one. So I'm absolutely going to be in for a torrid time now going forward. It's going to be hard. I need to do some grinding in Series 10 first. Welcome back, Toki. Toki, you're on the last race for a sprint crate. 36 points is all that we need in this one. We don't know if we're going to be in the line for P1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 just yet. Dante, I do have a How to Win Series 3 out there. Kevin Magnussen Rare is a very good option down that level. Even Logan Sargent Epic is fairly decent to start off with if you have him. So yeah, Logan Epic, Kevin and Rare are your two good ones in Series 3 if you can get them. Logan Sargent Epic took me a while to get. Could never really get him at all. But yeah, reason being, I'm busy tomorrow evening because on Wednesday I'm going to go and watch Aston Villa play a friendly. That is why I am not available tomorrow. Usually we would be live tomorrow. Yeah, Dante, boosts are just so popular at the moment, that is why. What I would suggest to do is drop down to Series 3, spend a few more hours in Series 3, and then move back up. Get a couple of upgrades under your belt first. So what do we got? P1, P2. And we're starting lap 6 of 7. Norris's tyres, got to watch a little bit. Does struggle more than Alonso, as you can imagine. Vector, welcome. And make sure you're all hitting that like button. Like button on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow. Let's get them numbers up. Let's keep at it. Let's keep trucking away to 10k. Joshua as well, welcome in. Nice to see so many. Good 76 people on a Monday. What else are you doing on a Monday? Apart from being disappointed that England didn't win the Euros. There's nothing else to do, is there? I know you're all devastated. No one's going to lie to me. You're all absolutely gutted. David especially. David's like life or death right now. He can't believe it. He doesn't know whether to come or go. Yeah, Julian is still celebrating. But it's time for a sprint crate. Let me know, what are we getting them? Come on. Let me know in the chat, what is our sprint crate going to reward us? Lando Norris we've had. We've had Cyclone for P2. Valkyrie. Oh, nice, man. That's decent pull. RB event, Joshua, we came third. Oh, no. We're only getting second. No. No. I mean, there's not a lot else. We didn't even get Miami. I think we got one safety car. But P2, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's going to be 8 epics. It could be epic. It could be terrible. But everyone, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time for the sprint crate. Amit, welcome. Welcome along, Amit. Yeah, time for the sprint crate then. P2. We'll have one more sprint crate after this. And it'll be us done and dusted. 20 stabilizer. We've got 9 Max Verstappen. Obi's here, ready for the bad reward. 9 Dynamo. And then we've had 2 good ones, Cyclone and Lando Norris. What is it going to be? Let's time to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Time to find out. Oh, Tricky, don't tell me you still haven't got reactor.
2 secs, Karun.
Oh.
We've got a new subscriber.
Right on time, pledge with the subscribe. Oh, Obi. Obi is having some rough streams as of late. Absolute rough ones.
Woo-hoo! Yes, guys. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Come on. It's because Mert's back. Mert gets me these rough matchups. And the game says, you know what, Azza? Because Mert's back and he should be banned. We'll give you the good matchups. We'll give you the good rewards. It's fine, Azza. It's fine. Well, you know what? I got one thing to say to you, Mert. After all of your getting your club for stream sniping. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Mert. Right. Let's reload, restock, and let's get at it. I've got some other buttons, but I don't know what they all do a lot of the time, so I have to keep pressing them until they actually do something. I kind of mapped them all. What, does that do anything? Does that do anything? No. 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 Nope. that does something. I mean, that's good for every bad matchup that we get. That's quite a common one. We got anything else? Think I'm out of stock. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one, didn't I? Oh yeah. I think that is the end of them. Right, let's see. Let's see what we get out of some of these crates, and then we'll start our final one. Yuki Tsunoda and Logan Sargent. 2 gold crates to open as well. That's nice. I can't remember what the closest one is. We'll have a look quickly before we start the sprint to see what the last one we need is. Powerlift is a good one to get. +2. Don't know if we've got any power unit tracks though in opening round, final round. So, Series 12 gold crate. No epic because we got books. Ugh. Powerlift would be good though. Some more Russell. Some more Lando Norris coming out popular in the rares today. Will we get a common card? Nope, no epic again. Thank you very much, Series 12 crates. Looking very beautiful. 9 Zhou Guan Yu and Max Verstappen. No PU in GP. Okay, cool. So, we'll have a quick look then before we start. Neil, welcome to more Dynamo. Okay, so it's all about cornering and speed. Quite a lot, James. I think I'm a good 400 rares, I'd say. So, car-wise, speed. I've not really got anything I need. I'm not going to be able to get anything massive on the speed, so that's pretty much what we're looking at. And cornering, I mean, maybe Powerhouse, but again, that's probably what we're running on setup. I'm all good, Neil. How are you? Welcome here. Not too many, really. Then power unit, obviously, reactor and power lift, but if we haven't got power unit tracks, it's pointless. So, Joanne, better car will be better, but because of track stats, your driver can get more speed if they've got good defending, for example. That's why. So, power unit, let's just have a look at the drivers then. That's the other one. Yeah, Oscar Piastri, level 5. 13 needed to get to level 6. I would take George Russell. I'd take Carlos Sainz. Probably Piastri is the one that we want to take from this sprint if we can. And that's pretty much not really any close, James, to asset trading. Look, Commons quite a way off. Kevin Magnussen is there. Leclerc, best defender. He's up there. Definitely up there. So, let's go. Last one. Last sprint crate. Let's see what we've got in the tank. I'll have to have a look after this, Tricky. I think Leclerc is up there as one of the best defending. I think Russell's quite good as well. Thiago Silva. And we've got Australia. Good track to start with. We want to finish this with P1 and Piastri. Which drivers are boosted? Vector, it's Wednesday that they're boosted. Well, depending on what hours of time continent you're in. But it is Oscar Piastri who is boosted this week. Sainz's problem is tyres, Toki. Sainz's tyres management is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let's go then. Let's see what we've got. We need to just whack these 47 points in as quick as we can. See if we can get a nice solid crate. Yeah, I think it'd be one of them, Toki. If the track's okay and doesn't need tyre management, something like Hungary, for example, where you can run a 4 medium, no problem. Yeah, you don't need tyres. You can take the best driver overall. Sainz is good, but even Silverstone, I think you'd be able to take him, I would imagine. I think Australia will be a little bit more tough. Miami will be tough. You need Frost. But yeah, he's very much doable. Very much. There's wet. Well, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Any wet track where tyres are no problem, then you're going to be laughing. So, on Twitch and YouTube, we've got a good 70 people watching at the moment. Please let me know in the chat, which number team score are you at? Let's see where roughly our players who are watching are all at. So I just want to know, what's your highest team score that you've got? Let's see where our players are at. Just on defending. That's not bad then, Turkey. Not okay, doing the job for you. We've got Manu on 700. Yeah, Vector softs are better than medium and hard all day long, but it just depends on the track and the strategy. Firework for 10k. Very clever thinking, James. I can see why. It's not a bad idea. So, plenty of them coming in already, which is great to see. We've got Manu at 700. Joshua at 820. 760 for Nishan. Sergio 904. 1310 a Bockway. Nice. Grumpy Pete 983. Nice out of tyres. What else we got? George 1211, Rick Mars 1304, welcome Wake as well, Rick even. Tim 1308, welcome Chris Norris 110 or 1110. James 1450. That's a champs team score that. Oh, James. Mark's at 1149. That's good, Mark. Q Storm 1013. Yeah, well, Science will pull bits for you then. Christopher, 5 years of playing pretty much. Purchases, plenty of GP reward boosts. Never really had to use boosts until this season. You had to use them in GP, you never had to use them in duels. And now we can only ever use boosts. I think we might only get like 45 points here. Yeah, Juan, it's currently in the works. It was supposed to be released as a trial recently, but they pulled it due to some discrepancies that they found. So we are just waiting for finalisation and to fix it, and then club tournaments will arrive. So they're not very far away, just still far enough away at the moment. But it is coming. Gaston Martinez, welcome, 691. We've got Christian at 725. So quite spread then. Switsid's got 475, Murph 1510, Turkey 1370, Tricky still going with 4 reactor. Mark Prince is 1267. So you'd be quite a lot higher, Tricky, with it. All rares at 8, epics at that's nice, James, especially from Contender GP, and you're only Series 11, right? That's some good going. Vector at the moment, absolutely. Boosts are, because of the track stats, boosts are so influential. That is why they're so good. MVJP 1040. Faz 1374. Welcome, Faz. So a lot of people, more people over the 1,000 range than I thought there would be. A lot of people on their way. And Switch said exactly the same as I mentioned a minute ago. 5 years of playing, GP purchases, plenty of medals from GPs. Yeah, just saved them up, didn't have to use them. Yeah, Christopher Heaney, that can be the problem. You've got to always cancel that pit stop. Yeah, well, it's always the way, Tricky. Once you get it, you'll probably get it quite a lot. And hopefully you get enough. The time you get it, I hope you get it from Legendary Crate, because hopefully you get enough to level it up a couple of times. And yeah, to be honest, James, if you're getting P2 Contender, you're not bad at all. And surely it's only a matter of time until Muso moves anyway. Or split groups because of how much more people are going to get to Contender. So I quite like Norris now. Norris is going to be a really good asset to have at the weekend with being able to qualify quite highly. Piastri is going to be interesting to see where he's going to start. Right, come on in. Real player, which is good. That means we're going to hopefully finish a lot quicker in this race. So Australia to begin with. And now, oh, what a start by Lando Norris. Just makes a change, makes a difference starting in that top 10. And already, look at the race start difference. You get stuck at Silverstone, it's a pain. And we're in, oh no. Lando's binned it. Lando has binned it. And that is not what we wanted. We didn't want a safety car, and we've got one. So it's time to have a sleep. At least it's only one lap. And that safety car should already be starting to trigger. And it is. So hopefully we won't be too far behind. Lando should get to lap 4 now. Russell to lap 5. Yeah, best drivers, Christopher, usually prefer than best and worst. I don't think best and worst works too well. And remember, in sprint, you need to get as many points as you can, not so much win. Oh, Vector's got his plan sorted out. I like the plan, Vector. I like somebody having a plan of what they're going to do. And Andrew's now racing Junior. Andrew, he's even sat outside your window watching when you're going to start racing. Yeah, well, Kamegi, it is a case, isn't it? Sometimes that does feel that way. You get such a good advantage off the start and you're that far ahead. Safety car trigger to slow you down and bring you back. Because Rival is now only P7 compared to where they were before. The Merc curse. See, I knew he was here. He's always here. When he's not speaking, he's here. I mean, the 2-lap safety cars are the worst. Absolute worst. We can push, though, hard here. And by the time the Rival gets through, hopefully we've managed to split the gap quite nicely. It's what Red Bull wish Max and Perez could do. Rival's now up to the top 5. But we've also created what was probably a similar gap to before. What I'm going to do is probably will pit Norris. I don't want to double stack these two. Because Russell will be coming in the next lap. 2-lap safety car in Miami. Now that is killer. That is not good. Rival is coming into... goes round. Rival goes round. So that is possible for them. But we're going to come out in P2. Exactly what we wanted. That one took a screenshot. I like it, Andrew. Put it on your wall, frame it, you know, put the win up. No one needs to know what happened in the rest of the race. Nobody cares. But we should be good here in this one. We should be on for a 47 potentially. As we approach P1, P2 and 3 laps to go. 5, 6 and 7. Yeah, Merc is waiting in the dark. Silent assassin, Avalanche. Just waiting for his moment to send out one of his team to come and take you down when you're feeling on top of the world. If it's not Junior, he's sending Safrau. Exactly, Tricky. Exactly. Who remembers second place? Apart from what I remember, third place from GP. We've got to keep remembering them ones. But Norris coming around absolutely clear. It's Batman. I prefer Robin. I reckon Mert's Robin of Batman. I don't think Mert's got Batman in it, if I'm honest. Final boss is Musso. Jesus. It was bad enough having the final boss as Music Man a couple of years ago. Exactly, we all remember third place on GP. But well clear, 47 points. Rival out of power unit, but they're going to finish pretty close. I can see Mert right now. Literally in Robin, in his Lycra. Thinking he's Batman. And just failing. Just failing. EA got Mert in because they thought he was Batman. And he was literally Robin. 47 points in the bag. That's how he rolls. We know. 47 points after a safety car. Neil, 42 in champs. Good job. A great start. Aqua Girl. Mert spent 5 minutes thinking of a comeback and he called me Aqua Girl. Obi, you've got permission to roast. He tried to be Joker. Come on then, Australia. Good chance at some points. Nice quick track. If we ever get into the circuit. Come on. It's alright, Obi. I know you've been waiting hard for this moment. It's coming up to 9 o'clock. Does that mean we are potentially DC? Or has this player jumped early? 130 people till 10k. Oh, keep subscribing, everybody. Keep hitting that subscribe button if you're watching. You don't ever need to come back. We're doing well, James. Progressing well. Obi might not come to these streams anymore anyway, because if we keep carrying on and getting really good rewards, Obi's just not going to enjoy it around here anymore. And we get a real player, and that means a quicker race, which is good. Lumberjack being used by quite a lot of players lately. Quite a lot of players using this boost. Oh, Toki, it's not 9 o'clock yet. You'll be safe. Or you're already in a race. Vector, I think Max will have it this year. I think he's got enough advantage at the moment. McLaren keep making the wrong decisions. I think Mercedes are on an upwards curve, but I don't think it's strong enough. I think Max will get it over the line this year. Avalanche, have a good one. Appreciate you being here as well. Good luck this week after a great racing at the weekend with a nice solid P2 Challenger, I think it was off memory. You served it up to me and you sealed an ace. Two days ago, not today. I thought you was on one now, Toki. That was why. Iron Force B tier Lumberjack boost. See, I guess what people are doing, Kamegi, is probably just getting rid, aren't they? They're just getting rid of them boosts as much as they can now. Especially not keeping the good ones. But it looks like Bolter Press is pretty content at the moment. Norris's tyres are a little bit annoying. Already the difference between Norris and Alonso is showing. Norris just can't push as much as Alonso can. Alonso can pretty much push as much as he wants. But Norris can't. But we're nice and clear. Rival's got good power unit levels as well. Let's try and gain a little bit more as we come into the pits. Just pushing now as well. He is going to get past just, but that's fine. Because I would have been double stacking. That's it, Obi. Absolutely. Agreed. Our upgrade. We have had good luck lately. I mean, it makes a change. We can go through some real rough patches, but lately we've had some really good rewards. I feel like I want to put Alonso back in instead of Russell. I feel like I want that tyre management, because that tyre management is so good. This rival will get past us, but we'll just scrape back past in a moment when he's out of power unit. Just sit behind. It's just tyres. Albon's not got the best tyres either, though. Well, exactly, Amit. They've done that before. They have made bad boosts good. That could happen again, absolutely. Self-control in Series 11 unless outmatched. I mean, that's not a bad idea, James. Obviously, for me, Gladiator power unit at the moment is easy. Don't need to be too conserved for me, of course, but yeah, Afro, remember, they're going to be a lot potentially weaker car if they've got Max Verstappen, because Max Verstappen is going to boost them right up. So they might start quite a lot ahead, but you will find that they will go backwards in the race because they're going to struggle with pace on their car. So always just remember that part. It's all about you doing it. Oh, Mark, that's great to hear. IV Max, that's great. This is what I want, Mark. And we'll carry on in the background, check in and swap in, and that's great. That is absolutely great. IV done. We just got to fill them all up now. And we're going to get 46 points. Good race. Good quick race as well. P1 and finished P2. I mean, he went back one place. One was better than nothing. You've just got to come P1. Yeah, Legio had a great weekend. A lot of players, absolutely, James, scoring very, very well this weekend. Now, Afro, it can be difficult, 100%, mate. What you're literally best to do is just keep changing around parts and see if you can get some better matchmaking. That's what I would say. You're going to be unlucky with them types of matchmaking, but the right setup, that's going to be key for you. But Series 8 is quite a balanced setup, so it is one of the hardest series that's out there. I think a lot of people in this chat, if you said to them, what is the hardest series coming through, they would probably say Series 8. Obi, have a good one. Look after yourself. Exactly, Pete. Exactly. But another real player. This is good for us again. Yeah, Afro, exactly. You want to be going... I mean, Valtteri Bottas, if you've got him, Epic Show Guan Yu, them sort of drivers is who you want to go for. Another real player, which is, again, good for sprints, and hopefully good to take the win. Joshua, keep driving. Get that first place. Get it cemented. As the rival absolutely bombs past us. I might switch back to Alonso in a minute, because Mert's being quiet and Junior might not be here anymore. Series 8 and Series 11. Just starting Series 4 for Bart. Well, Bart, you've got to start somewhere, my friend. So keep at it. Keep progressing. That's the key. Everyone started from the same series, and everybody will end up at the same series. He's pushing Leclerc. The problem is this rival's got a lot better tyre management than me, than Mr. Norris. So it's going to be tricky to close it down. I could go to hards. CC points is more towards car, I feel. But it just depends what you've got unlocked already. That's probably the key thing. I might go hards here. Because Norris just don't have the tyres and we're lagging a little bit, which could mean DC time. This could be dangerous. I'm going to go hards. Get reactor a CC. That's what you need. But, well, I appreciate the help, mate. As long as they're helping you, that's all that matters. So I'm glad to hear. So Rival's in P5. He's going to grab P4, of course. Armando, welcome. Now, I'm going hards. That's a bit of a bold decision, but I feel like I can just keep conserving power unit on this, and I might be able to scrape out the win. Norris, I just don't like his tyre management. His tyre management is not strong. And that's why I don't like him. I mean, he'll be better at a higher level, but Alonso is just so good. Maybe I'm a bit too used to Alonso, because Alonso's tyre management is like 91. It's incredible. And again, Norris looked straight into the lead on the hards. Now that we can push, and we can gain power unit on every straight, Alonso does spoil us. 91 tyre management is just so good. Like, literally, I can push all the time on mediums around here. Yeah, fingers crossed, Mark. That's what we need to hope. I think last week we did a sprint race and we got to literally the line on the final lap and it went. It is lagging though. I am feeling the jolts. We're going to have to hope it stays. We should be able to, if we can get through this race, we should be good as we get held up. Rival's got no power unit. We're forcing them to use all of their power unit. And now it's go time. So a bit of strategy change up is what makes you different to everybody else. You look at the situation. You say Norris is not going to get round on medium tyres. And I've got loads of power units. So I'm going to go to hards. Because even though it's slower, I've got more power unit to burn. That's put me, Norris, nicely ahead of the rival, who's on mediums, who's used all their power unit and low on tyres. You can see the lag. We've got to pray that we can get around. And hopefully we can survive. The first 5 minutes usually crucial, as Norris does take P1. Russell will take P3. Yeah, Epic Alonso Afro. Yeah, that's who we're on about. Armando, I am good. How are you? Come on, Neil. You can get him. Neil, are you with Legio? 46 points. Green crate. I think, is that half, just over halfway or halfway? What is that on now? 186. Cool. Yeah, well, I got it earlier last week, Toki. Australia, lap 8. First car over the line. Overtook the other car on the last corner. And I was literally about 2 centimetres from crossing the line. And it disconnected me. You are, Neil. Yeah, fair. Thought so. Just wanted to check. Another real player. Let's avoid Miami, please. Big Angels again. Should have took out Norris, but I haven't. Called it, no. Welcome, RL. Welcome back. Welcome back indeed. So, this one's not going to be too bad because we're going to go on to Frost, which should be absolutely fine. Come on. And real players, wow. So that's what you want around Miami. If you're going to get the slowest track on here, it's best to get the real player to be able to do it as well. That's going to help us. Norris and Russell. Now on the Frost boost, it's going to give us that comfortable 4 laps. And it's going to help us then absolutely cruise that final 3. But we'll just keep pushing down the straight because we can actually make pace down the straight now in this game. +7 beast. RML, that's not too bad. Probably not one of the ones you want, of course. But it's not a bad part to have. And yeah, Norris is clear. Russell going through as well. Oh no, Tricky. Well, Tricky, if you carry on and you get through this, even with that mistake, you're guaranteed reactor. I can feel it. In sprint, Igor, or in a duel for a sprint, I assume. Igor, very good player, came top 15, I think it was, this week with a 3.76 final round. Yeah, Lacey, yeah, absolutely can overtake on the straights. Watch this. I mean, look how much we close up. And we pretty much move to the left and combust. So, yeah, it didn't happen necessarily middle of the straight by the time we pushed. But it just shows you that you can overtake on the straights now. Your drivers do tend to veer out and look for a move, which does make conserving that little bit harder. You'll notice if I conserve down here, I'll lose a lot of time to Leclerc. He'll start peeling away. But then I can gain him straight back with the power unit level. You see it more on arrival more than anything. Miami Real. There you go. Straight past Leclerc, look. On the straight. And we can come back in for pit then. So we've got literally 5 races to do. This is one of them. And then we're going to go on to the final 4 after this. On our way to a, hopefully, P1 crate. Cyclone and Nemesis still locked for RML. You in Series 12 as well, aren't you, RML? Or are you in S11? Armando, this is the main account, but Series 10, I haven't actually played a lot of duels at all recently on the free-to-play. Just did GP at the weekend, but Series 10 is tough, as you can imagine. And the rival misses the pit. Rival misses the pit. So we'll push on, make the most of it while they're really slow. Nice little hand. What did you get, Neil? I can't remember. But Series 10, I'm hoping to get better. I want to get past Series 10 as quick as I can. Series 11, hopefully when it changes back, will be when we target Series 11. If we can get to Series 12, start getting some big parts, maybe by the end of the season, we can compete. That'll be the aim. So Norris and Russell coming through, and we're now well ahead of the rival because of that cancelled pit lock. You can see him currently going down in P10 as he gets overtaken. Very costly for a sprint as well, that is, because ideally you want to be coming 3rd and 4th, if not 1st and 2nd. David's got safety car. How is the positions looking, David? And Shasty's having trouble. Series 11 is tough now because of the new restructure of the tracks. But hopefully in a couple of weeks you might get your revenge. It's going to get potentially a little bit easier. Yes, Neil. That's a good reward. Very good reward. One of the best you can get, really. And we're going to come and bring this home. Nice 47. It's Miami Real player, which hopefully they can bring that soft tyre through. And they are overtaking down the straight, we can see now, at P15. And then round that corner, they're going to get into nearly P14. So we're all good. Just got to wait for him to finish. Missed pit is the only reason it's going to cost him from getting that little bit closer. Well, Series 9, Armando. At least it's full speed setup. A little bit easier on the setup front. P1, P8, Igor, P2. Ooh, David. And Igor's got to get to P4. All to play for. But just because you've got more parts unlocked, if you're still then going for Challenger, Junior, Contender, at least you've got more parts available. So it doesn't necessarily get easier in terms of duels, but it might just get that little bit easier in GPs as you unlock more and more stuff. So again, continue on. That should put us into 4 remaining, I believe. 233, yep. Let's just open this one quick. I'm sure you'll get Powerhouse in no time. 20 Perez got in the sprint. I mean, Perez is not bad, Thomas. He's not bad. Probably not what you want out of there, but I'd take it. Don't give me Miami again. Yes. He has P4 now. Ooh. This sounds a close race, David. So, soft and mediums. Let's go. 3 more to do. David got P1. Oof. Emre complete is level 7. Jules, if I were level 12, you can use it in Jules, yes. Oh, real player as well. Yep, you can use it. You can't use it in GP unless you go for Series 12 GP. But you will be able to use it in Jules. Sounds like a great race, David. That's what we want to see. Get this one off. We'll see yours. Wish we could watch other people's races. Oh, David. P1, P2. Putting Igor to the sword at the minute. So we've got EA, one of Mert's friends again, trying to come at us. Mert's gone quiet. He must be trying to ask who's available to race. And let's push. Let's push. We only need 45 points here. That's all we need. For some good points. Think you can stream on Discord? I probably could, Andrew, yeah. I think you can. The only reason I don't is because I just prefer it to keep it through YouTube so everybody can rewatch. It's the only difference, really, why I do it. I don't think I'll get half as many viewers on here if they're all in Discord. Well, I've actually, yeah, you know, you're right. I've streamed Fortnite before. Matched again. Revenge then race, David. Revenge race. You mean like multi-stream? Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is you'd have to know that you're going to get a good race first. It's not like we can do like play a friend, for example, and we know we're going to get somebody. I would just like, there's games like Clash of Clans, for example, where you can just watch your club mates. Like somebody will be able to go in and just watch what I'm doing now. Just literally watch it as it is this screen. There's some fantastic like little ideas out there. Like, I used to love watching people attack on there. Like you could watch everything. How are you getting on, Armando? Going well? Ha, you know, David, you upset Igor. He's going to come back hard for revenge. Igor is a warrior. Now, we're pretty clear at the moment with 2 laps to go. 3 races to do after this one, and we'll be on our crate. Please, if you're watching, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Make sure you're following on Twitch. Really appreciate this. The support as always. I mean, to have 77, nearly 80 people on a Monday night on sprints is fantastic. So, massive, massive thank you for coming along. We've had some laughs. We always have some fun. And we have some good rewards, which is a change. But we're going to finish with a reward in 3 races' time, and it might not be quite the same fun that we like. Yeah, Lacey, it would be a really good idea. I would love to sit there in the club, and one of our guys is racing GP, and I'll be able to go in and watch his race. I mean, that would be great to see. Instead of them telling us, oh no, I got this many points. Like, let us go in ahead. Let's watch. Don't know, James. It'll be a Monday or Tuesday. But I've got to get close to 10k subs first before I find out, basically, what I'm going to be able to do. What we're planning, James, is once we get to 10,000, we'll get the list. We'll tell everybody what they can win. What we'll then do is we'll do like a giveaway poll so everybody enters. There'll be a winner picked. And what I plan to do is have a spin wheel on the internet. And what we'll do is we'll press the button, it will spin, and then you'll end up with a reward. So you'll see, you won't exactly know what you're going to get until the wheel spins and it stops at what you want. That's the plan, how I'm thinking about doing it. So whatever we get, if there's 6 winners, 10 winners, 3 winners, yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll add a bit of spice to it. Glad you're doing well, Almander, that's good. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit different, James. Usually what we do is we do the giveaway and people just have to press exclamation mark and then it picks the winner. Well, at least that'll be a little bit more what you're going to win type thing. That's the plan. Norris and Russell. Use a bit of Street Shot again. I think Pacquiao will beat us with using this one. If it's him real. I assume it's him real. It is. Real players everywhere this evening. So, Rooster's good. I'm just going to try. I keep wanting to go to Street Shot. We've got a great start here. A lot of straights on Bahrain. That's why I like this boost. On the softs as well. We go. Should get that extra pace down the straight. Which is always a massive help. So just got to keep on plugging along. Keep saving the power units. Just keep gradually getting closer. A little bit of race management, we like to call it. Now that medium tyre Norris is in a very good position. Pacquiao's got a strong car. Very strong car. So even though our team scores there or thereabouts, he's probably a stronger player. At this stage. Neil, really? Come on, Neil. Keep going. So Norris is behind. Conserved a little bit too much on that one. Not really going to have too much to go off here. Igor wins from David. Igor got his revenge, David. Clearly. And now Russell coming out. So Russell coming through into P2. Trying to close up. Rival has started pushing. This rival's going to beat me, that's for sure. He's just a little bit stronger. Certainly feels stronger anyway. I believe he is off memory by a couple of points. Eri, welcome. We've done a couple of sprints. We've got about 3 races left, Eri. We've had Lando Norris. We've had the Cyclone from our rewards. So, pretty good rewards. As we do get out into P1. Won't be for much longer though, because this rival will absolutely bolt past us soon. What Igor does, or this guy has 117 more than me. Unlucky for it. Oh no, bad race. Bad football. For sure. Igor has 117. Got ya. That's good racing. Very good racing. Sounds like some good battles. Yeah, good reward so far, Eri. Hopefully it doesn't change. Lando Norris, we got to level 5. That was a massive upgrade. Now we've got back markers all over the place in this race as we do head into the lead. And Rival's using a lot of power unit. Norris hasn't got the tyres though. This is what I do not like about Norris. He doesn't have the tyres. I just don't like it at all. Norris again. Wow. You lucky, lucky person, David. Norris again. That's boom. Yeah, Norris, I just don't like his tyres. I've got so much disadvantage with him. I'm not a massive fan of him at level 5. I think he'll be good in certain races, but again, look, he can't last 4 mediums. I definitely need to change him. Definitely need to change him. Pacquiao's, I think he's got a lower team score than me, but his car, I believe, is stronger. Level 4 Verstappen. Mine's slightly stronger. Maybe that Rooster booster is pretty good round here. Maybe. What is this? We don't want an advert. Hold on. Jesus, why is it playing an advert? Didn't even click advert. I don't even know how I clicked that one. Yeah, Rooster's good. As we get Dutch Master. I just don't like it as much. I think Street Shark's really good. You can see how close I was with Street Shark, but yeah, maybe Rooster just working a little bit better. So, off to Bahrain. We survived the random advert that somehow popped up then. And now we go again at Bahrain. Well, we'll use Rooster this time. P14, P18. And now literally we can run 464 million. Whoa. Big points, David. Big coins needed. So again, it is Lumberjack being boosted. My nose is so itchy. And Russell already into P3. He's got a great start. So has Fernando Alonso on the mediums. Alonso coming straight back in with a bang. I knew he's a beast, Alonso. And again, look at the difference. Norris, not great. It's his tyres that struggle. And on the first lap, we're already clear a little bit. Rivals pushing. Now, I'm not going to push Alonso, because Rivals using all of their power unit. And if they come through, that's fine. They're not going to get too much further. Yeah, you can't push on mediums, absolutely. Jess, welcome. Yes, we will be. So the qualifying guide is actually already done. So the qualifying guide will be out tomorrow. It will be out around about 3:30 UK time. We'll be letting it go. So, yeah, it'll be out there, ready, and then we'll be back on Friday for your weekend one. So, great to hear you got some great scoring at the weekend. Tripled your score. That is what we like to see, and this is why we do our guides. Tripled. For anybody who doesn't watch the videos or doesn't pay attention too much in them, strategy guide videos do really help you. And for the fact that Jess says there, I haven't paid her, by the way, coming in to say we tripled her score, is fantastic. It's a matter of time. It is, Andrew. Andrew, you should just come over. Let's just forget the to in and fro in and where you've been your whole life. Just come over. Don't look back. And that's it. Gone. RML, good luck. Go and smash that P1. So Alonso P2 coming into the pits. Rival onto the hards. So it looks like they're just going to cruise to a 4-lap here. You'll either get Andrew in a duel or we'll get Andrew in the club. It'll be one of the two. Come on. 47, nice. Real player as well. hopefully races hard and finishes quicker. No safety car available to get. So we're going to be clear to the end. Loads of power unit left as well. Not so much on Alonso, but going to be enough. And that's all we got to do. We'll just keep it as it is, and then we will push as soon as we get a little bit. So Russell can go now. Alonso will push off the last corner. 6 gold and a platinum from the sprints. You got robbed with the Zenith part. Zenith's awful. Zenith awful. One of the worst ones to get. Series 1. But yeah, good to hear. Good to hear you're doing well, and that hopefully you all are loving the new strategy guides, which courteous of James, with some great design work as well. Obviously, we're putting the strategies on there for you, and we could keep them in house, but we choose not to. We choose to help you all out. Yeah, Neil, it's just unlucky. That's really what the matchmaking is for you. But you can still beat them rivals, but you're going to need boosts. But it is going to be tough. As Dutch Master finishes, we take the 47. And might be 2 more, I think. Or another gold crate. Appreciate it, Tricky. Appreciate it, Q-Storm as well. Yeah, boost options are a great addition James has put in. Oh yeah, 370, final crate. Final race. And now I'm going to sneeze. Oh god. 1516 for me. Australia. But yeah, they're really good. Really happy with, obviously James is massive. Eric, sorry, just seen your message. Should you add more Q? I would add more Q to your cornering setup. See how you get on. Yeah, Bradley, we've got a fair few. 5 years of playing, multiple P1 winning. I've got 11,000 gladiator boosts. It's been useless for 5 years. Yeah, a lot. I must have got about 30,000 boosts last season just off GP alone. But obviously this season, we have to use them in duels. We didn't have to use them in duels last year. So Russell into P1 already. Alonso getting himself through round the outside into P3. Alonso again, going to be so good for us in this race. Already into P2. And this is the final race. 30 points up that we need. Should be P1 as well. Yeah, well, Nishan, what you've got to think about is the reason we've got these rotations is because it's just going through people's different types of boosts. When you think about it, that's what they're doing. They're not keeping it the same. They're going, right, let's burn off some power unit boost. Let's burn off some overtaking. Let's burn off some race start. They know what they're doing. Joshua, make the advantage of 2 times coins. Get winning. Get the wins in. Absolutely, Mark. But yeah, as we do approach the final race, and we've got 1 sprint crate to come after this one, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe and follow. It would mean the world. And please start getting in the comments. What are we going to get? P1 crate should be on its way. Let me know what you think we are going to get for our rewards. We've had 2 good ones. We've had Norris. We've had Cyclone. I'm sure. I thought we'd have had 1 more. But I don't think we have. I thought I'd done 3 and a... No, I must not have. Must just be the 3. Armando, I think this is my 4th or 5th season. But in the previous seasons, you didn't have to use any boost in duels. You just didn't. You could still beat players without boosts. David goes reactor. Kevin or reactor? Norris for like David. Yeah, Jess, I'd probably look at speed, anything speed part related, because what you've got to think about is you're coming up to Series 9, probably quite close, and you're going to need speed parts for Series 9, so maybe have a look at some of your Series 9 stuff. Remember, you will get Series 9 parts when you get into Series 9, so make sure none of them are heavily speed, but anything that's not, always worth an upgrade. Mark had to finish it with Zenith. I know Mark types it and laughs to himself very quietly, waiting for my reaction. You had Reactor P2. That was it, David. You're right. I knew I was missing another one from somewhere. Yeah, so Cyclone P2, Reactor P2, and Norris P1. That is unbelievable, look. We've had Russell 2 times in GP. We had Zhou Guanyu from Challenger, which is pretty much the best card you can get. I mean, that's pretty solid. And Bradley, appreciate you with that subscribe. So we're going well. We're going to lose P2 here, which I don't mind. We only need 30 points anyway. So we'll just boost down. We'll let the guy come past. If he wants to. We'll take the 43. I don't mind that. As long as I've got P1, I'm happy. And actually, we'll take P3 back. Nice. Yeah, tricky. Reactor could come out again here, and you might get very disappointed. Sprint reward time. Sprint reward time. Here we go. So, 3 spins, 2 Danny Ricciardo and 1 Yuki. God, you could have done with them last week at Botquay. So, first of all, thank you all for coming. We've had a good solid 70 people, over 70 people for a while now. So, I mean, what a stream, first of all, been epic. So, thank you all for joining and sticking with us. We're probably not going to be live tomorrow. Based on the fact that I'm going out and I've got to watch Aston Villa on Wednesday. You know, proper football. None of that Euro rubbish. So probably will be my only one. If I do change my mind or something changes, I will let you know over on Discord when we are going live next. And I will put it in the schedule for it as well. So, Andrew, I have learned the buttons because I'm fed up of being one of these when I start trying to do the buttons. So, Guma Sansons, yes, after this crate, we will show you the setup before we finish the stream. So here we go then. Any last final guesses before we end? Here we go. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that's it, James. No one really used boost at all. It was frowned upon. But the thing is, you could overcome it. This season, you can't. Norris double. Oh, I mean, it's Piastri I think I want. Piastri is the card that I believe we need right now. Yeah, well, I mean, Jess, we've had 2 Series 12s and a Series 11, I think, so far tonight. So we've had the luck. We've had the luck. 23, I think Obi's gone to bed, which is good, because if we get a bad reward now, he's going to have to wait till tomorrow to be able to rewatch it. So George Russell with a plus 23. We have got 7 off the Sabre. Come on. Come on. 11, Pierre Gasly. And then the nerves are kicking in. We've had a great rewards all stream. All Series 11 or Series 12s. Can we finish with a Series 11 maybe? Or a Series 12? Or are we going to finish on this? Kevin! Hopefully not. Here we go then. The final one. The dream is Oscar Piastri. Could we really do 4 good crates in a row? Could we really? Sabeats don't look too happy. Oh no. Have we just ruined it? Obi's awake. Oh no. Oh god, everyone. You cool? Oh no, not. Oh no, he's on the soundboard, isn't he? He's on the soundboard. That can only mean one thing.
Kevin!
Oh no. Oh. Somebody screenshot this and send it to Obi. It'll make his day. Oh no. Home Alone, literally. Ah man. I mean, it just shows that we can't always get really lucky with rewards. We've got to get the bad ones in there sometimes. I mean, it's closer to asset trading. I mean, it's still a couple of levels, but you got to take the positives somehow. But there we go. So that is the stream complete. I will show you that setup. Let me just load the game back up quickly. And I'll show you what I was running in Series 12. Yeah, mate, that was amazing. We should just cut the stream beforehand and just finish it on Series 12 and 11s. Kimonos. Setup. That's what we're using. Series 12. Fernando Alonso, George Russell, high levels. George Russell, very good, courtesy of GP. 280 cards of Russell in the last 2 weeks alone from good GP finishes. So we will absolutely take that. That's very, very good. And the car, it's all about power unit in Series 12, and we are slowly upgrading. We've got coins. We've still got to upgrade that part to help with our cornering setup for the weekend and qualifying, with being, yeah, +3 on the cornering. That's a nice little part, but 406 million coins, so quite big. So that is where we call it there. Nice and easy. If you've had a good one, hope you've enjoyed the stream. It's been 3 hours and 10 minutes of absolute pleasure and absolute fun. Some good rewards, some good banter, seeing some great faces and some new faces. So really appreciate you.
Sex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
As Patricia hits a subscribe just before we're leaving. And yeah, if you can all do me a favour, when we release videos, if you can hit that like button, if you can drop a comment on them, it always helps with some good engagement as well. Always interested to know how your F1 Clash games are going. Server, my Discord server is in the chat right now, so if you want to join Discord, go ahead and click that link, and we'll see you in live, maybe at the weekend, maybe both days next week, but if not, strategy guide out tomorrow, followed by qualifying on Wednesday. Have a good one, catch you later.